Justice Underachieved. It's May 26, 2012. Just want to share some thoughts on judicial ethics. People don't realize that judges are bound by a code of conduct where they're supposed to conduct themselves in a certain way because they have a lot of power that can be misused. There's certain tools that keep judges' actions in check. Now, judges are supposed to maintain an appearance, which is an unbiased appearance. Unbiased means to not be swayed to one position or the other without a good reason. Or to favor one side unfairly in litigation. There's a concept called reasonable apprehension of bias, which is a reversible error on appeal. And that's when a judge has conducted themselves in such a fashion that a reasonable person, understanding all the surrounding circumstances, would look at that scenario and think it is reasonable that bias may exist. Doesn't mean that it did exist, just that it may exist. And the tainted bias contaminates a proceeding, and no matter how reasonable the decision may appear afterwards, the person has a right to a rehearing of the matter. Now, judges, besides being charged with maintaining an unbiased appearance in conduct, actions, and words, but it's also gestures and expressions, things of that nature. They're also supposed to maintain the utmost respect for the parties before them. They must act in a dignified manner towards all the parties. They must be courteous and respectful in their interactions, what they say, what they do, all of that. When a judge breaches that duty, it's grounds for appeal, because it raises, again, the specter of reasonable apprehension of bias, and allows one to file, or gives one grounds to file a complaint to the Canadian Judicial Council. So when a Superior Court judge, the Court of Queen's Bench, conducts themselves in a way that their conduct is questionable, then one can file a complaint to the Canadian Judicial Council. If their decision, as in the judge's decision, is questionable because there's errors in fact, errors in law, there's reasonable apprehension of bias, or if one's right to be heard is violated, then those are grounds for appeal. And one would file either leave to appeal or an appeal to the Court of Appeal of New Brunswick. wanted to share that thought today. Wish you all a wonderful day. Thanks for listening. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap, Fredericton, New Brunswick, sharing some legal concepts. That's all for now.